Dwayne Haskins and Ed Oliver. Getty Images. 2. The significant front office, coaching and scouting personnel of all 32 NFL teams gather this week in Indianapolis for the scouting combine, and it would be appropriate for the teams to form two lines, one for franchises searching for a quarterback, and one for those that are not. The Giants could stand in both lines. Their brain trust is not hyperventilating to find a new Week 1 starter at the key position on the field. General Manager Dave Gettleman on Wednesday will make his first public comments since the end of the season. He will state Eli Manning is returning for his 15th season, he is entering the final year of his contract, that can still make all the requisite throws, and that he and head coach Pat Shurmur are comfortable heading into the 2019 season with Manning at the controls of the offense. Shurmur likely will reiterate these thoughts when he speaks as well on Wednesday. This is what the Post in late January reported was the result of Gettleman's post-season review of Manning's 2018 performance. Gettleman will also reiterate his desire, perhaps in his strongest terms yet, that he would like to find Manning's heir apparent and will seek to do so in the draft, if it is possible. He will continue to insist he will not add a quarterback simply to appease fan unrest. Matching that desire with the draft talent available at the combine will be exceedingly difficult. Gettleman maintains, time and again, he will not grade on a curve or fall in love with a quarterback because there is pressure to do so. 1 year ago, the quarterback class of 2018 was heralded as deep and oozing with potential, yet Gettleman saw enough flaws in all of them, and saw perfection in running back Saquon Barkley. Thus, Gettleman used the number 2 overall pick on a running back, eschewing quarterbacks Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen and Josh Allen, who found their way into starting lineups as rookies. Sitting at No. 6 in this draft, the Giants might have to trade up if they want to secure Dwayne Haskins, the Ohio State quarterback who set Big Ten passing records galore in his 1 year as a starter. This week will be an opportunity for Gettleman and Shurmur to meet with Haskins and get a feel for who he is as a person, as they continue to study him as a prospect. The first round is not the only place to find a quarterback. Daniel Jones, Duke; Drew Lock, Missouri; Will Grier, West Virginia; Ryan Finley, North Carolina State; and Jarrett Stidham, Auburn, all have varying degrees of upside and will be scrutinized this week. As intently as the Giants will look at Haskins and the other quarterbacks working out and interviewing in Indy, they will just as fervently study the defensive talent considered to be deep this year, as far as pass rushers and edge players. This is where some desperation comes in. The Giants as a team totaled 30 sacks last season, and Gettleman said the lack of playmakers on defense was the main reason the team finished 5-11. There will be a significant pass rusher available at No. 6, especially if Haskins and diminutive Oklahoma QB Kyler Murray go in the top 5, pushing a coveted player down to the Giants. It is believed the Giants will not be hitching themselves to the Murray bandwagon, as they prefer their quarterbacks to be taller. Even if, as expected, Nick Bosa, Ohio State, Quinnen Williams, Alabama, and Josh Allen, Kentucky, are gone, the Giants might be able to choose from defensive lineman Ed Oliver, Houston; Clelin Ferrell, Clemson; and Rashawn Gary, Michigan. There are other needs just as glaring. Greedy Williams, LSU, is a prototype big, 6'3", cornerback who would step in as an immediate starter. Devin White, LSU, is a sideline-to-sideline linebacker and would be worthy of the No. 6 pick, though it should be noted the Giants have not gone with a linebacker in the first round since Carl Banks was taken number 2 in 1984. There is also the issue with the offensive line. The right side remains in flux, and there is a strong desire to find a new starting right tackle to replace Chad Wheeler, who is more suited to a backup swing tackle role. Jonah Williams of Alabama needs to bulk up a bit. He is 6'5" and 301 pounds, unless he weighs in heavier at the combine, and his college pedigree means he would be expected to be an immediate starter. Scouts are a bit divided when it comes to Williams, though, and it is likely the Giants will have a handful of defensive players rated as high, or higher, than Williams at this spot.